Good morning, my brothers. Does anyone still remember what Jesus said in the closing of the gospel that we heard yesterday? Brother Ronan. What Jesus said in the gospel yesterday, in the closing. Yeah. In Indonesian is okay. Brother Nico. Yeah, exactly. Yesterday Jesus said that the faith in the size of a mustard seed, which is a sawi, can move a fig tree, pohon ara, into the sea. This means that if we have faith, we can do all things. We can do everything in the world. We can ask the fig tree to move into the sea. And what happens if we can do all things? On the positive side, maybe we can glorify God with what we do. But negatively, it would be very easy for us to fall into the sin of pride, kesombongan. Therefore, today, in this next passage from the Luke chapter 17, Jesus invites us to not be proud about what we have done. In Jesus' time, a servant had absolutely no right to receive praise and thank you for his Lord. They simply did what had to be done and were rewarded accordingly to it. Jesus wants to break our habit of pride by making us realize that we are just servants who do what we have to do. When we do good, it's not an opportunity for us to be proud because we are only doing what we are supposed to do. A teacher should teach well. A doctor should try to heal. A priest is supposed to serve God's people. It would be strange if we meet a teacher who is crazy for praise when he educating a child who won the Olympics, or a doctor who asks to be praised for successfully healing someone. And also, when a priest who asks for rewards for serving the people. If someone prays and thanks us, we need to accept it with gratitude. But if not, we don't need to seek it, because again, we are only doing what we have to do. We are only a servant. A servant must do what he is commanded to do. The choice is always ours, to either do it with a complaining heart, dengan hati yang menggerutu, or a joyful heart, dengan hati yang gembira. We know if we keep complaining, we do with complaining, everything we complain, the work will only get harder. It won't be easier. It only get harder. Whereas a joyful heart is always a cure for every burden we have. So, brothers, today we are reminded to always glorify God through our work as servant of God and not to be proud of it. We are also invited to do this task with a joyful heart. In our life, in the community, in the seminary, we are also invited to think, what are the tasks that God has given us as brothers? Have we done those tasks well and with a joyful heart? Do we still demand praise for the things we do? Like, for example, we are asked to prepare for an activity. We give our best to make the activity, and the result of the activity was excellent. But no one praise us. No one say thank you to us. And if we still bothered by that, so we need to remember that we are just useless servants who only do what we need to do. Also, when we do good to others, if we still ask for thank you, well, Jesus also reminds us for that. We are useless servants. If we get high score in Latin, in TOEFL, and many things, we don't need to be proud of it because we only do it because we need to do it. As a priest candidate, we need to study, we need to serve, we need to love, we need to pray, and it's only our duty. It's all our duty. So we don't need to be proud of it, and we not to be praised of it. And I will conclude with one quote from Venerable Fulton Sheen. He said that we are loved not because we are valuable, but we are valuable because we are loved by God. Kita tidak dicintai karena kita berharga, tetapi justru kita berharga karena kita dicintai oleh Allah. So we are useless, but God loves us, and He wants to make us valuable. May we always carry out our duties as servant of God with love and avoid the sin of pride. Amen.